I don't.
Anyways, my sister and brother-in-law were abusive to my niece, or abusive
I
parents.
thought you were speaking genuinely for a second. I was like, you don't have a sister.
You fucking liar. You're a fucking
You've never told me about your sister.
Yeah, I have. What if I just told you now that I have a sister?
Your sister's married?
It's in my brother-in-law.
Your sister has a BIL?
Dude, a big itching for ligma? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Who's Steve Jobs?
My sister for abusive parents to my niece, Charlotte. I always tried to protect her, but my wife and I were only able to get custody 3 years ago. We adopted her, and she's a good kid at heart, but she still struggles a lot. She's still in therapy and has come so far, but finds it difficult to accept unconditional love and that kids don't have to be perfect. While she's usually fine with my wife and I, she still sometimes tends to see our daughter, Chloe, as ungrateful and spoiled. I've worked really hard on this, and it's a lot better, but sometimes it comes up in their teenage squabbles. It's not perfect, but the girls generally get along. Last Friday, they had an issue. I was at work, so this is based on what I was told after. Chloe was refusing to do any of her chores and arguing about it with my wife. Charlotte jumped in and basically called Chloe lazy and said that she should be a better daughter like her. Apparently, my wife got pissed off and told her off. She reminded her that she was lucky we were taking care of her and to stay out of it. Okay, that's cunty. From there, it got bad. My wife says that Charlotte was extremely rude about Chloe, but she also admits she told Charlotte that we didn't have to take care of her. Okay. And that basically, unlike Chloe, we can send her back to her parents if she keeps... Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Jesus. Ignoring the fact that we legally cannot, that's just completely fucked up. They ended their fight with Charlotte just going to my parents for that night, and she's been really upset and withdrawn since. When I got home, my wife filled me in, and I was honestly pretty furious. The first thing that came to my mind was, what the fuck is wrong with you? Which admittedly wasn't a productive response, but I was honestly just floored. The issue is that Charlotte doesn't get that kid deserves unconditional love even if they're not perfect. So you fucking tell her that you'll kick her out if she doesn't behave. All the progress I worked with her is going to be shut back again. I was mad and we fought about it. I get she can be difficult, but that was inappropriate. However, she still refused to apologize or anything. I've tried to talk to her and explain that we love her and that it wasn't meant that way, the way it was said, but my wife is just accusing me of babying and favoring Charlotte. Apparently, I'm being unreasonable thinking that what she did was disgusting, that I should care more about Chloe as if this is a competition. Yeah. Am I the asshole for being a good parent and a good, guardian to a child that was abused? Why would I... What?
You sound like a fucking right prick.
Yeah, you're a fucking bitch, dude. Fuck you, dude. You're the worst person in the world for explaining to your cunt wife unconditional love. Jesus Christ. Yeah, fuck.
Am I the asshole for rescuing an orphan?
The orphan was eating a diet of only chocolate in the gutter that I found her in.
I found this baby in a basket on the side of the river, and I raised him, and he became the Messiah. Am I the asshole?
Is this a dream?
No.
It's more like a nightmare.
For real, bro. For real, dude. I'm not gonna say
I guess I'm going on a date.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna cut it out because never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm just gonna say he was saying this is more like was that a dream? It's more like a nightmare, and I was like,
oh my god. I mean that's good, but that's fucked. That's awful. That's good wordplay.
this is a dream because it's more.
Jesus Christ. Dude, this is completely unrelated, and I'm happy that we're moving.
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from
of
the
course,
topic
of course.
But there were multiple moments today where people said kind things to me or complimented me or clearly were trying to have a conversation with me, customers. Yeah. And I was just cool, and walked away. And then I would be expoing food a few minutes later. I'm like, I am fucking so autistic. What is wrong with me?
Yeah,
this gorgeous person was like, I love your glasses.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, thanks. and then just walked
and your
away.
mouth is moving like all animated,
and
like Sonic.
I was like 10 minutes later, I was like, there's so much I could have said in that situation.
I could have given her the world. I could have done so much more. You're like fucking.
I have so much love to give.
You're like Schindler and like Schindler's List. Like I could have said this. I could have said so much more.
Yeah, and she was like this little girl in a red dress, and everything around her was black and white. But she was wearing this beautiful red dress.
I could have said so much more. I could have been less autistic.
Ah.
Oh, you just fight this guy again?
What does this do?
It just starts to level over.
Oh.
Which is the boss.
You do the whole scenario again?
Dude, that's how games used to be.
Hey, it's like the Verdugo from Resident Evil 4.
Pause it. I want to. Hey, fucking pause it. I want to read more Reddit posts. Ma, pause the movie. I want to read Reddit.
Not yet.
Am I the asshole for shitting my pants and continuously shitting my fucking pants? Over my last year, weird way to start a sentence. Over my last
year,
my 39 husband.
I almost said JFK. I was trying to think of like a founding father. And JFK was the first.
Over my last year, my 39 husband, M30, myself 32.
Husband?
Yeah. My husband, whose cock I really love to suck on, has been obsessed with his YouTube fitness channel and how he looks.
Yeah, fitting this whole pizza in my mouth.
He's more like fitness whole pizza in my mouth. He's a very handsome chap. Okay. He's a very handsome chap. At times in our 8-year relationship, there have been times I have been on the IVS side.
BMI in a story.
What? Where? Where you see that? Oh, BMI.
Oh,
shit.
You haven't read that.
I haven't read that. I haven't. God, you're spoiling it for me. You're spoiling it for me, Ramon. Okay, he's a very.
Yeah, you're finished. Me when I.
No one.
When I masturbate.
You don't have to go on.
Me when I beat my little dick.
You don't have to. You didn't have to say. You could have played with theater of the mind and just let it sit.
Me when you.
He's a very handsome chap. At times in our 8-year relationship, there have been times. Bitch, learn how to write a fucking construct a sentence. At times in our 8-year relationship, there have been times as he has been.
Dude, just give him slack. He's British, right?
BMI of 27. He's been binge watching so many YouTube videos about diet, fitness, and lifestyle that he now can't even contemplate that he becoming obsessive. He now has minimal body fat, but every day tells me he needs to lose more fat. Okay, so he has a disorder. That's what that is.
He an asshole for having a eating disorder?
He now critiques every meal I cook because you can no longer eat carbs or cheese or leave him. What the fuck? Let him eat rocks. We cook all our meals from scratch. Sometimes we go all in and have a mound of pasta or a really cheesy pasta make. Sorry, I'm burping. No, I'm just fucking doing this and burping separately. But I think that we eat pretty well. I'm the one who has the sweet tooth, and he has cut out the indulgent stuff, which I think is great. He's now got to the point where every meal has to be managed. Everything we buy has to be a high-protein version. He thinks people who it is. He thinks people like I've been on diets. I've told you. Well, I've talked to you that I've been on like I'm on a high-protein diet right now. I just eat a shit ton. But like if my friends are going out to eat, I'm gonna fucking go out to. I'm not
like every week we go and eat shit.
Yeah, I know. It's like also it's like I get if you're like I don't know training for like a competition or something, or you're an athlete or something. Then that's like okay. Obviously, if you told them that, but clearly they haven't said this. They're just doing it because they want to look fucking shredded, which is like fine. But like you're not doing it for just eat the fucking food. You're not doing it for any like competition or anything. You're fine. We cook all our meals from blah, 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 to the point where every meal has to be... He thinks people who eat white bread are asking to get cancer or illnesses. He's also at the gym 4 nights a week. He usually goes once.
He probably like smokes cigarettes.
When we are asleep. Yeah. Today I lost it and told him that I will not be micromanaging his household meals. We have a son. 1. Where's the gender? I don't know what gender. You didn't put M1 or F1. I didn't. You said 1. That's the age. You didn't.
Are they a BIL? We
are a family, and I'm going to cook homemade food. And if he wants to live, I'm doing the tavern like finger shake.
In a bar recipe.
And if he wants to live in a house where all food.
Fucking Gilbert Gottfried.
If he wants to.
Welcome back to Bar Rescue. I'm Gilbert Godfrey.
Rest in peace, Gilbert Godfrey.
You have mold in your ice machine.
They sound so similar. They look similar,
They do
too.
sound pretty. They're
look-
both Italian
Yeah.
and angry.
Where all food is super healthy and anything else is to be feared, he can go live on his own. I admit my diet isn't amazing, but I also think it's not the most damaging. I eat takeout once a month. That's fucking amazing.
Dude, I eat takeout like 4 times a week.
Yeah, you're like a fucking hero. I eat takeout once a month and a few nights a week. I'll polish off a bag. I'll polish off.
Every few minutes a week, I'll polish my knob, if you know what I'm saying.
I'll polish off a bag of sweets or a chocolate bar. I'm not going to feel too guilty about it. So am I the asshole for telling him to shut up and eat a home-cooked meal or go and take his obsession elsewhere? Yeah, no, you're not that guy. You're not the asshole.
You're not
Has
a-
there ever been a post on this fucking
What's-
subreddit that actually they are the asshole? You're not.
This is
wrong.
the dumbest fucking subreddit.
I fucking hate this goddamn website. All right, folks. I guess we'll end this recording.
I thought these were like Japanese characters for like a split second.
You know what I think is a Japanese character? Naruto.